growing your business with Facebook. Are you posting on Facebook with no results? Or have you been posting on Facebook and running the advertisement? However, you're losing money. Or did you come here to learn how to use Facebook for business? Okay, be assured this course will be your best investment. So, who will benefit from this course? Existing business owner, if you already have a business, you are running it, you want to expand your business. This training will give you some great ideas. Or you might be a salesperson, you'd like to know how you want to sell more products on Facebook. This whole course is about some marketing basics and how we use Facebook to achieve them. So the fundamentals of this is nothing new. But how we're going to do it is using a brand new channel which most of us we haven't tapped in before. So what do I need to apply everything I learned from this course? You just need a Facebook account, a computer or a Mac. For your information, I'm running everything on a IBM Microsoft Windows computer. With popularity comes authority. Social media is all about being an authority in your niche. So first, ask yourself, how are you going to make use of this newfound authority? Just some ideas. Authority earns trust. Trust builds relationships. Next, I'd like you to think, how much is a customer worth to you? I'm talking about customer lifetime value. Does your business have a way to earn regular, recurring income from a customer? If the answer is no, you need to rework your marketing. I'll provide you with some examples. As an insurance agent, for every insurance policy sold, he'll be earning a 30% commission of the insurance policy for 7 years. The average insurance policy is $1,000 a year. So, each new customer to him is a $2,100 profit. How much is he willing to pay for it? I would be willing to pay $2,100 for a $2,100 profit. Am I crazy? Not really. $2,100 is assuming the customer isn't going to buy any new products from me and not referring any new customers to me. I do not ask for referrals. I'm confident in earning referrals. With top quality value-added service and undisputed authority, your customers have to make a really bad decision to pick your competitors. Sales funnel is just a fancy word. Allow me to break it down for you. When you're running an advertisement, you should advertise your appetizer deals. Once a customer made the first purchase with you, they are much more likely to make a second purchase. I'll walk you through these examples clearly because this section is very important. I'll use the example of a restaurant because I like to eat. This restaurant is selling appetizer at $1, main course at $10, and dessert at $5. The restaurant runs an advertisement campaign offering appetizers at $1, a very attractive deal. This advertisement serves two purposes. First, using the appetizer as a way to get customers to order your main course and a dessert. Charging $1 for an appetizer will not make you any profit. In fact, I'm assuming you are losing $3 doing so. But it doesn't matter. You will be making profits when a customer orders the main course and dessert. When customers like your appetizer, it is much easier to convince them to order your main course and dessert. The mistake most businesses make is advertising their higher price main course. Now that advertisement doesn't sound too attractive. As for customers who only came for the $1 appetizer, this campaign is still a winner. You'll be asking me, how do I win by losing $3 per customer? This campaign successfully brought in customers who never visited this restaurant. After this campaign, more people would have at least visited this restaurant. Now a disclaimer, this tactic might not work for every market. If your market does not feel bad about just ordering an appetizer and leave the restaurant, it might not be very effective. If you have been in business, the concept of referrals is nothing new. I'm showing this to give you the extra confidence in scaling your marketing efforts. I mentioned being willing to spend all profits just to acquire a customer, because I have great value-added service that will earn me referrals. In this example, even if you're earning $200 per customer, it is okay to spend $200 just to acquire the first customer. By earning their referrals, you'll be making multiples of your initial investment. The oldest trick in the book is to offer customers a discount when they refer other customers. The entire network marketing industry is built based on this concept. Long story short, it works. However, this trick is getting less effective now as everyone is doing it. The solution: instead of offering cash incentive, offer customers a bonus gift related to the product they just purchased. Complementary products work the best. If they are introducing friends to buy coffee from you, offer them free creamer. It's unique. In this module, I will break down the different stages of brand awareness. Next, I will show you the method to evaluate the stage you are in. Finally, for each stage, I will provide you an example to use in Facebook that will help you achieve your objective. Before you start your marketing campaign on Facebook, you need to know what type of campaign to run. Inexperienced marketers make this mistake on Facebook. Just by lowering the price or offering buy one free one doesn't mean customers will want to buy your product. You will then ask yourself, I made the price this low. Why aren't people buying? The answer is, lowering the price is just a tactic. Different situation requires different tactics. From a previous module, you understand the potential of getting a new customer. Let us review the basics of marketing. Every market has different stages of maturity and saturation. You need to know which stage your market is. In the early stages of market, customers do not know they have a problem. I'll give you an example of an island where people do not wear any shoes. Let's say you were to tap into this market. You're facing a market that doesn't know the problem. In this case, you need to educate them on the problems and risk of not protecting their feet. Now that they are aware of the problem, they'd like something to protect their feet, but they do not know how to do it. Some are trying to wrap cloth around their feet. Some are using wood as protection. If this is the case, you need to educate them on the solution. Shoes. Moving on, they know wearing shoes is the best way to protect their feet. You have to educate them on the different type of products. If they are wearing wooden shoes, you need to show them the benefit of wearing leather shoes. Now, if the market is so mature that everybody knows and wants to buy leather shoes, you have to tell them the price of your product and why your product is the best value for them. The whole point of this story is to show you different approaches needed for different stages of the market. If the market is not aware of the problem, telling them how cheap your product is will not help. Personally, I do not like to venture into markets that are not aware of the problem. It requires too much education to start off. Let us assume you are selling something that is not totally new to the market. Ask yourself, which stage is your brand at? Have people heard of your brand? If they have heard about it, have they used your product? Have they used your product but never bought it? Now this sounds weird, but for most digital products, there is a 30-day trial. Most people will try the product, but very few will buy. If they already bought your product, is there a way for you to encourage them to buy more? Each phase requires different solutions. So before blindly applying everything you see in this training, please take a moment to think which stage your brand is currently at. For the next section, I'll be going to specific actions you can take with your Facebook page to achieve each of these objectives. If you do not have a Facebook page, no worries. I'll include links to set up your Facebook page at the end of this training. Just take notes on what can be done so you will know what to do after this training. Your brand. Facebook fan campaign is the best way to do it. Facebook fans tells you the mindshare of a brand. A brand with million fans is probably more well known than one with 1,000 fans. So, are Facebook fans really important? My answer is yes, if you know what to do with it. Going out and buying a million Facebook fans is meaningless if you do not know what to do with it. Having more fans simply means when you post something on Facebook, more people will have the chance to see it. Another significant benefit of having many fans is showing social proof that the brand has a positive image. This can be a deciding factor when people are looking for advice or when they're making a purchase. Plain and simple, Facebook fans equals authority. There are a few ways to get Facebook fans. The most common will be to run a Facebook page like campaign. In simple terms, pay Facebook. Once you run a Facebook like campaign, people who are not your fans will see your page and they might like it. When running a like campaign, pick images that are related to your business. If you're selling cars, do not put fried chicken as the image. The specifics of setting up a Facebook advertisement are beyond the scope of this training. I'll put a link for Facebook advertisement course at the end of this training. If you do not want to pay Facebook to get fans, you can get likes without paying, but it will take time. In my opinion, spending a little to speed up the process is well worth it. But please finish this training before going out and spending money on Facebook ads. There are ways to maximize your advertising budget. Posting valuable information is a great way to get fans. Later in this training, I will show you 4 different types of posts you can do to get page likes. Once people know about you, now is the time for them to try your products. There are many ways to achieve this. In our country, beauty salons are offering facial massage trials at highly discounted prices. The logic behind this is to attract people who have never experienced the service before to give it a try. Once the customer is used to this great service, it is easier to convince them to sign up for an annual beauty package. You can do the same thing with your Facebook page. Do a giveaway. If you are selling physical products, give away samples. If the item you are selling is small, you may ship samples to customers. If you're providing service such as hair treatment or weight loss package, give away a printable or digital voucher to attract customers. The whole objective is to make them visit you. After they try, you like them to buy your product. Now, this is the hardest thing to achieve on Facebook. And this doesn't work for every business. Getting people to buy your product immediately on Facebook requires a few things. First, trust established before asking customers to buy. The number one reason people do not buy is a lack of trust. Secondly, customers have to fully understand the product, no demonstrations required. Finally, the product should be easy to ship to the customers. Now, this is where digital products have a great advantage over physical products. I will say it is much easier to ask customers to visit you than it is to immediately buy when they are in Facebook. That is why I recommend sending out digital vouchers to customers to get their contact info so you can follow up on the sale. Getting customers to buy more. Surprisingly, this is easier to achieve than the step before this. Once a customer bought something from you before, you have established an initial trust. This is just a matter of taking it one step further. This works best for consumable products. Instead of hoping for customers to buy every month, offer them an annual package. Instead of paying $100 a month, ask them to pay $900 for an annual package. You're offering them a $300 discount. This way, you get to lock in the sale and they get a huge discount. Everyone wins. Limited time offer works very well through Facebook. This doesn't work for newly launched products. First, you need to have people already buying from you, and you offer them this irresistible, highly discounted offer. This works great for pleasure-based consumable products, such as chocolate. Under normal circumstances, a person will take one $5 chocolate a day. If you sell them 5 units at $10, they will finish the chocolate in 2 days or less instead of 5 days. They might even share it with their friends since it is so cheap. And you get to have repeat orders. This is how human psychology works. Turn it to your advantage. What should I post on Facebook? This module is designed to eliminate this question once and for all. In this module, we will go through all the different ways you can post in Facebook. On top of that, we will study examples of good and not so good Facebook posts. Ready? Let's get started. There are 4 ways to post on Facebook: text, image, website link, and video. Clients who have Facebook page ask me why the trouble in switching things up. The normal practice is to create all image posts or website links. A few good reasons. Different people respond to different posts. While humans are attracted visually, some people do prefer text posts. Some people hate videos popping up in their timeline. So having a variety of posts caters to everyone. Facebook likes to have you. The second reason. Did you know when you post in Facebook, not everyone sees it? Facebook chooses what people will see. I know this sounds unfair, but it is what it is. Posting in all 4 post types gives you an edge. If everyone is posting website links, your text and video posts will have a better chance of showing up in their live feed. Being different is better. This is a look at my page insights. You can see I use a variety of posts, from top to bottom, text, website link, image, and finally, video. The first type of post, text post. Now this is a bad example. It's an example of what you should not do. Seriously, nobody will be reading this post. It's just way too long. Now this is text post done right. Text posts are perfect to share positive quotes. Here is a tip. Share positive things on your Facebook page. Even better would be positive quotes related to your industry. If you can't find quotes related to your industry, general motivation quotes will do. Here's a pro tip. For motivation quotes, just visit this website, brainyquote.com. Here's another pro tip. Use hashtags and alias. 2 reasons to do so. Number 1, if your Facebook is linked with Twitter, I recommend you doing so. Your post will appear in both Facebook and Twitter. This means more people will see what you're posting. You just doubled your reach without doing extra work. Number 2, I use the alias tag to tag other Facebook pages or persons. This has 2 benefits. It shows I'm giving credit to the person who came up with this quote. Number 2, people who are fans of this specific page have a higher chance of sharing what I posted here. This is leveraging off other people's brand. Moving on to image posts and website links. Image posts and website links is very similar, save for 2 differences. This area below is only visible for website links. I highlighted it with a red box. This is a benefit for website link posts as you can get a chance to provide a catchy headline to grab attention. The downside of this is the image you share will be smaller, which you can argue bigger pictures is better at grabbing attention. So try both and see which works for you better, image post or website link. The second difference is when the user clicks on the image post, the image will enlarge and the user is able to view all comments. If it's a website link, when the user clicks, they are brought to the external website. The differences of image post and website link end here. Now, I'm going to share you some secrets of making your post go viral on Facebook. Now, going viral doesn't mean getting 1 million likes. It simply means many people like and share the post. I like to say image is 90% of your success. If you do not have a killer image, your post will not get noticed. Just to prove a point, this slide is the same as the previous, but I'm sure this commands your attention better compared to the previous slide. Remember, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Use pictures. So, what is an attention-grabbing image? Here is what you should not do. Boring, bland images. I can't even tell what the image is at first glance. Upon second viewing only I realize it's a lady taking a haircut. Now this is the problem. Facebook users do not give you second looks. People will just scroll through your post and forget about it. Here's a slightly better example. This image is obviously about peace. It is good for your image to feature only one thing. But the color isn't striking. It just blends in the Facebook newsfeed. Now we are talking. Interesting image like this will grab attention. Next time you come across interesting pictures, save them in your computer. No color grabs attention like red. Having a striking image makes your post stand out and get noticed. The best colors are red, orange, and yellow. Now, if you have limited image choice, here is a pro tip to enhance the image. Make the image stand out by simply adding a red color border. When you are doing image posting on Facebook, here are some ideas. Motivation post, or what we call quote of the day, tends to get a lot of likes. Fun fact posts get high engagement as well. Infographic is the best image post, but they require much more effort to create. Again, it would be ideal if the images are related to your brand or industry, but I've received good response just by using normal motivation posts. As an example, this quote of the day image got a number of free likes for my page. If you have the time, I recommend creating quote of the day image posts. Remember, Facebook is all about delivering value to your fans. Here are some good examples from well-established personalities. The example on the left is an image post similar to my quote of the day image, but it's way more colorful and effective. Try to emulate image like this. The example on the right is a website link post. People who like Brian Tracy are probably interested in sales and motivation. If you have a website, make sure to share content that delivers value to your Facebook fans. This will reinforce your presence in your niche. It is the best public relation tool at your disposal. Now, if you have the time and skill, or if you have the money to do so, create videos. A 20-second video is the best way to engage with people on Facebook. The recommended video length is 20 to 30 seconds. Facebook users have very short attention span, so make sure your video grabs a person's attention in the first 3 seconds. In short, videos on Facebook is a trend of 2016. Very few people are doing this, so take advantage of it. Here are some content ideas for your videos. If you want video created for your business at low prices, drop me an email. Let me know the details of your business and I can see how I may help you out. This is one post I created that stands out from the rest. The amount of reach I got for free with this post rivals my paid ads. When you're trying a variety of posts, you will hit a home run occasionally. The key point is being creative and keep trying. This post has the basics covered. Striking colors that grab attention, informative posts that delivers value to people. And the title, How to Make Children Love Vegetables, resonate well with parents. It hits an emotional hot button. Try to create posts with these elements and the chance of your post going viral will be much higher. Completing this module puts you way ahead of 90% of the people trying to grow their business with Facebook. You are aware of the 4 different types of Facebook posts as well as how to make them stand out from the masses. The only thing left is to practice, practice, and practice. To take this one step further, I will suggest advertising on Facebook, but that is another lesson for another day.